challenges to ball security today as we get ready for this showdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to ride this running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Bowers. He lets one fly deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. The Ducks offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
On second down, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. This time they'll go to the running game. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going up top. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Touch pass on the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He's got 42 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Bowers. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The run to the left. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Collins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the ground game. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Collins. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. Running it to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Coleman. He breaks a tackle. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Most offensive schemes are predicated on 1st down productivity. That will not go down as a productive 1st down play. He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's now up to 75 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He looks that one in nicely. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the 1st down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of them.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air. It's Bowers. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the road, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And the returner will be brought down. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He's got 93 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? It's a draw. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Collins. And it's in for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what...
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Moore will throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, it's helped set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They got stuffed on second down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Now sliding to his left. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 8 over UConn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college.
And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. And you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the beating kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go.
And down he goes back at the 3. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to get the heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give to the back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Bauer. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Going up top on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.